Hey guys, welcome to the video. So in this video, I'm going to be giving you the top 3 penny stocks in the month of July 2020 that I plan to buy and I plan to trade. So with penny stocks, I have a specific strategy. There's a catalyst for these penny stocks, so let's define a catalyst. A catalyst is either an earnings date, an FDA approval, an interview, and just something that is going to get people excited about the stock price and potentially make the stock price go up. So my strategy with these catalysts is I use these catalysts as hype points. So I use these stocks, I buy into the stock, let's say earnings date is on Friday. So I'll buy in on Monday, I ride the hype up to the catalyst, which is the Friday earnings report, and I will sell either Thursday or Friday before the earnings report, securing profits and not having to risk things to go into the earnings report. This goes the same way with FDA approvals. Usually you have to sell the day before because you can't sell like 3 hours or something before the FDA approval happens. So you gotta be careful with those. And yeah, with penny stocks, I wait for the pop. Once the pop happens, a pop I define as like a 20 to 50% gain in one day or something. So I wait for the pop. Once the pop happens, I'll sell, I'll take profits. I won't look back and no regrets even if the stock keeps going up. Penny stocks are super risky, they can go down, they can go up 50% the same day. So super volatile. With these, I recommend you take profits as soon as possible, and that is my strategy on penny stocks. Alright guys, let's get into the first penny stock. So the first penny stock that I plan to buy in the month of July 2020 is Lianluo Smart Limited, ticker symbol LLIT. So this play is based on technicals and news related. So this is a company that distributes medical supplies, including masks, and they specialize in the respiratory and sleep categories. So this is a play against the Rona. Looking at the chart, you can see in February, March, and April, this stock absolutely popped, reaching highs of $2.91. Now we see the stock down at 63 cents. Currently, that I just checked the price. So in these prices, you have almost 500% upside, reaching those previous highs. Now we do not think that the Rona this time around is going to be as bad as last time around, and the reaction isn't going to be as big from the community and from investors, but this still has a lot of room to pop and a lot of room to run. This stock is very undervalued for the opportunity that it has, and it is based in China, where everybody is required to have a mask. In the US, a lot of places require masks, but everybody is not required to wear a mask. Lianluo, this is based in China. Everybody has to wear a mask, and that's what I'm playing. These are selling out like crazy. Now, it's not a company that I'm in love with, that I want to hold long term. No, this is just a pure trade, but at some point, this stock will get crazy hyped, and then we can just take quick profits and move on to the next opportunity. So that's my plan on Lianluo Smart. I am waiting to see some momentum and some uptrending before buying in, because you never want to catch a falling knife, and right now it is looking like a falling knife, but there is opportunity coming soon, and I do expect a pop sometime this month. So this next one I'm going to talk about is one that I've had a ton of experience with, as you guys know. Ideanomics, ticker symbol IDEX. So I previously sold out of my big position. I was super bullish on this stock long term, but I previously sold when all those allegations came out on Twitter, because I knew as a social research investor, people are going to buy into this whether it's true or not. Personally, I do not think it's true, but the investor landscape, this is scaring them like crazy. There's lawsuits against them. All investors are scared. Shorts are taking over this stock. So personally, I decided to sell out. I cut my losses. I was only about 10% down total because I was buying on all the dips, but I decided that the risk was no longer worth the reward. Now looking at the stock, I am very intrigued by the price movement. So on the daily, we see the stock fluctuate 20% either way. Today, currently while I'm filming this, it's currently down like 18%. Yesterday it was up a good amount, and then it closed down. The day before that it was up like 50%, and the day before that it was down like 50%. So this is a crazy stock, some crazy price movements. This is a day trade, this is a swing trade, and I am very intrigued by the company. Now just looking at all the allegations, it does scare me, just the fact that the potential that is true. Personally, I don't think it's true, but I am not the general public, and I doubt that the general public believes that these are false from the research that I've done. So as an investor, you gotta decide whether the risk is worth the reward, and in this case, this is no longer a long-term hold for me. I'm no longer bullish on the stock long-term just because of all the risk involved, but this is a really good trade in my opinion. We see these crazy price movements, we see all these catalysts coming up, all these interviews. The CEO is hyping this up on Twitter as much as he can. We got these big Twitter accounts trying to pump the stock, and then we got shorts attacking the stock. So there's so much going on with this stock. I don't think it's gonna stop anytime soon. It's gonna go back and forth, back and forth. But as traders, we can keep trading this. When we see the start of an uptrend, we can buy in, ride the 20% gain, sell out before end of day, no risk, holding overnight. I would try not to hold this overnight. There could be an instance when you can hold overnight if there's a catalyst the next day or something. But my strategy with this one, this is more of a day trade, and I think we should get some quick profits, quick easy profits on these crazy price action fluctuations. And this is a very interesting company. It got the electric vehicle service, it got the Meg coming out soon, and it got Tree Electric, which watching this interview, the Tree Electric is actually a lot bigger than I thought it would be. So that's very exciting for the company. Now I have no idea how this company is going to be in the long term, but in the short term, I do know this stock is going to go crazy, and we can benefit off of all the big price movements as traders. So the last penny stock that I'm going to be talking about today is Kronos Technologies, ticker symbol KNOS. This is a company that distributes and manufactures air purification equipment, which is perfect for this Rona landscape. And as more fear comes about, as schools start to open, as more employees go into work, these air purification systems are going to get a ton of orders, which is my thesis. These systems filter the air, they suck in all the dirty air, they spit out very clean air. That happens every 15 minutes, resulting in 100% clean air in the environment in the room that they're in. I took a deeper dive on Kronos in my last penny stock video, so if you want to go check that out, I'll put the link above. But I am super bullish on Kronos still, and this is just premium technology. This is just a premium product. First of all, they get their high quality masks. Their masks are like electronic. As you can see in this picture right here, this guy is saying that he loves his mask. But it's a premium product. It's going to keep you healthy no matter what. These people who are taking extra measures, this is the product they're going to buy. They're not going to get a big old mask. They're going to get the Kronos mask because it is so much safer. It's proven safer. And my biggest thesis on this is Kevin Harrington. So Kevin Harrington, who has been featured on Shark Tank before, which is a show for entrepreneurs, he's worked with over 500 products. He has over $5 billion in sales. And next up, he's working with Kronos Technologies. So together, they will be working on infomercials that should be starting to get released this month and next month. And I think this is going to be a game changer for the company. Kevin Harrington has a ton of experience. He's a really big guy in the investment community. He's a marketing genius. And I think this is going to be the thing that changes Kronos' business. And recently, they just bought a ton of land, building another production facility. They're having increasing demand, so now they're having to start increasing supply. So another bullish thesis that I have is this company already has 12 patents total, and in the near future, I can see them getting an FDA approval date. Once this date is set, I think that's what's going to cause the stock to pop. And combined with the infomercials, the new land that they're building on, and the potential FDA approval date, which is my personal thesis, will come up soon. This is less of a trade and more of a buy and hold. Now it is more of a longer term swing. I can see this as like a 2-month swing or 1 to 2 month swing, but as we see good news start coming out with this, I could see some crazy gains coming with Kronos Technologies, ticker symbol KNOS. So those are the penny stocks that I plan to be buying this month. Some are trades, some are holds. Like you guys saw, I explained my thesis behind each one. Make sure to always limit your risk with penny stocks. Either put in a stop loss, have a stop loss ready in your head, say if it gets to this point, I need to reconsider my position, I need to cut losses. I cannot keep on averaging down if it just drops and drops and drops. You're just catching a falling knife at that point. Also, a mistake that I see a lot of people make with penny stocks is getting stuck in the sunk cost theory. So what is the sunk cost theory? Okay, let's say you invest in a $1 penny stock. Let's say that stock goes down to 85 cents, so you're down about 15% on that position. In this scenario, there's horrible news that came out causing the stock to drop 15%, messing with your thesis, and possibly changing your take on this stock. So in this case, a lot of people will look at this and say, oh, I'm already down 15%, I gotta hold and get back my money. If I sell now, that means that I realize the loss and I lost money. So in this scenario, you have to cut losses quickly. If there's bad news that came out, don't get stuck in the sunk cost theory where you're just like, oh, I already lost a lot of money. I couldn't possibly lose more. It has to go up sometime. No, it can still keep on going lower, and I'm preaching that to you right now. Penny stocks can do anything. They're super volatile, and be super careful. Make sure to have a stop loss in your head, and just be a smart trader and a smart investor. Make the right decisions, do all your own research, do all your own due diligence, and make sure you have a plan going into every single trade. Whether your plan is to hold long term, whether your plan is to hold for a month, whether your plan is to hold for a day trade. Always stick with your thesis, and unless there's news that comes out that changes your thesis automatically, don't let price action dictate what you do in the stock market. I always let news affect what I do in the stock market and less of price action, because if my thesis doesn't get changed, I know that what I know in the stock market will slowly realize no matter what the price is then, and the price will reflect that in the long term. So I always let news impact my theses and less of the stock price. So if you're interested in joining the stock group, the link is down below. It's $9.99 a month. You get an updated portfolio every single day. Every time I buy and sell a stock, I send a message. It's just an educational platform. I help you become a self-sufficient investor. That's the main point of the group, and I answer any questions you have regarding investing. Also, the link is down below for Webull. Get your 2 free stocks. One is valued from $14 to $1,400. You can't go wrong with that free money, and Webull is a very good platform. You're able to trade pre-market 4.5 hours before the market opens, and that's a lot of the time I can buy these penny stocks and ride the hype through the market day. So I love using Webull for that. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already, and leave me a comment down below which penny stocks you're watching and which penny stocks I should look into and possibly make a video over. It's a crazy stock market. Keep the grind up, keep working, keep researching, and yeah, let's keep on getting rich.